Let me ask you then, if historic Orthodox Christianity were true, would you become a Christian?
Define Christian. like
Following Jesus' commands and trusting in him for your salvation. Jesus said, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments.
Yeah, I would say it would. I would need more information. I would become.
No, if it were true.
Yeah, well, I'm saying then it would depend on what his commands are, whether I agreed with them.
Y'all hear this? Even if he knew A was the answer, he may not choose it. As so as he sounds, you're doing the same thing. That thing you said you was gonna stop doing. Why is you already messing up? Why is you already doing it? It's already day, 3? And you're already fumbling? Why is that? How's that different from him? You heard what he said, right? Listen.
So you're saying if God existed and you disagreed with his commands, you wouldn't?
Yeah, of course.
You would go your own way?
Of course.
Now, the reason he makes sense with what he's saying, of course, is because he reps Satan. So you who think you're better, who thinks, well, at least I'm not an atheist, at least I'm not a rapist, at least I'm not this, that, but you're doing the same thing he's doing. You're taking your will and placing it before God's. He at least makes sense, but I'm gonna keep going.
So I think that's rational to disobey if he asked me to do something.
But if you knew it was God?
Yeah, even if I knew it was God.
And the reason he makes sense is because Satan is his master. So why would he obey the instructions of God?
If it were really true that Jesus is the Savior and loves you and wants to have a love relationship with you, would you enter that love relationship and accept what he's done?
Again, I think that I need more information about whether, like, what he's asking me to do and whether I agree with it. But
if I'm God, yes, I'll listen to what it is that needs to be done, that is being instructed. But if I am not God, I'm not listening to it. That's being honest. You who's making it seem like you're listening because you go to church on Sundays, you think that's going to lead you to heaven? He's just keeping it real. He understands where he's going. He know how he living. He's like, nah, if God told me to do that, I'm not doing it. If God told me to kill my child, I'm not killing him, period. That's where he planted his flag. So how are you different from him? Because you're not saying it, that makes you different? Let's just continue.
I would, of course, believe in God if I was presented with enough evidence.
You know it's God, and you're still not listening. So what evidence would a person need? I have a personal connection with God, man. So I know he's real. And it's not like I think he's real. I know he's real. I don't think. I 100% know he's real. But it hurts when you listen to people and it's like, dang, I was where he was and God found me. So it's like, is predestination real? Are these people leading themselves to hell? Was I leading myself to hell? Did God select me? I have all those questions, but I'm just happy he found me. So this, it's interesting. Like, yo, we should submerge ourselves or immerse ourselves in God. We really should. Because it's going to help us understand that it is a personal relationship. The more you search, the more you find. So, if you stayed with me through this video, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Watch the full video. It's in the description. So I hope I see you tomorrow. You need to follow it. Take it serious. You know better, especially if you was raised in the church. You know better. Because somebody hurt you, you're going to put that on God? Oh, somebody in the church hurt me. What does that have to do with anything? You're going to give up your soul because you were hurt by a human being? That makes sense to you? I don't know. I hear it and it doesn't make any sense. When people say I was hurt by someone in the church, so that's why I stay out of it. It's like, were you looking for an excuse to stay out of the church? Were you looking for an excuse to go to hell? That's wild. But anyway, let's continue.